Welcome to Premarket Perspectives.
Premarket Perspectives. Monday Outlook, Jean-Charles S&P 500 Premarket and Trump Tariff Update. August 11th, 2025. Hello and welcome to your Monday morning briefing. Earnings are heavy again, Trump tariffs remain the wild card, and a busy macro calendar gives us daily catalysts. Let's set up the week. Market recap and pre-market pulse. The map is green where it matters. Tech and communication services are leading. Healthcare is mixed. From the prior session heat map, Apple jumped about 4.2%, Microsoft and Oracle were modestly higher, and semis were broadly positive, with Nvidia near plus 1% and Macron firm. Google and Meta advanced, while Eli Lilly slipped more than 2%. Financials showed constructive tone with JP Morgan and Visa in the green. Overall, read into the open is risk on, led by mega cap tech and select cyclicals. Trump tariff update. The new trade framework is still in a handshake phase, which keeps uncertainty elevated. Recent announcements point to headline tariff bans near 15 to 20% for partners that reach provisional arrangements. Disputes persist around sector levies, especially autos, semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals. European and South Korean officials have floated exemptions tied to ongoing talks, while a White House fact sheet cites a 15% rate that includes those sectors. Big investment figures are also cloudy. The $600 billion from Europe and $550 billion from Japan are described differently. U.S. officials frame them as financing vehicles or a signing bonus, while counterparts call them non-binding commitments to co-invest where both sides benefit. Bottom line for markets, until texts are finalized and any Section 232 overlap is clarified, headline risk stays high for global autos and chip supply chains. Economic calendar to watch Tuesday. U.S. CPI for July, core 0.3% month-over-month and 3.0% year-over-year. Headline 0.2% month-over-month and 2.8% year-over-year. OPEC report, WASD, monthly budget, UK labor data, EU, ZW. Wednesday, IEA report and EIA crude inventories. Thursday, U.S. jobless claims, PPI 0.2% month-over-month. Continuing claims 1.974 million. Eurozone Q2 GDP, China credit and activity later in the day. Japan Q2 GDP in the evening Friday. U.S. retail sales for July, headline 0.5%, control group in focus. Industrial production, University of Michigan sentiment and inflation expectations. GDP now update. The sequence is inflation first, then activity and spending. Expect rotations around Tuesday and Friday. Earnings to watch Monday. Grupo Mexico, Barrick, Franco-Nevada, Telcom Indonesia, Monday.com. Tuesday, C, CoreWeave, Cardinal Health, Tencent Music, Cava, H&R Block. Wednesday, Tencent ADR, Cisco, Lenovo, Coherent, Vestas Thursday, Alibaba, Applied Materials, Deere, Han Hai, NetEase, New Holdings, Adian, Ross Stores, JD.com. Friday, Foot Locker, Flowers Foods, and a long tail of small caps. Catalyst note, Tencent, TCEHY, and Cisco, CSCO, report Wednesday and set clear technical levels below. VIX watch volatility eased into the open. VIX sits in the mid-16s after last week's pop and fade. Positioning implies risk is being added, yet the staircase of higher VIX lows since April is intact. With CPI and PPI ahead, a push through 19 to 20 would signal risk off, while a drift toward 15 would support a melt-up in megacaps. Sizing matters. Bonus section, 1 ETF and 2 stocks ETF pick, XLK Tech leadership persists across software and AI infrastructure. Heat map breadth favors the sector, and results from CSCO and AMAT can extend the theme. Tactic, treat 233 as near resistance, 228 to 229 as first support. A not too hot CPI would be a tailwind. Tencent ADR, TCEHY price near 71.7 on the Ichimoku conversion line with a flat cloud below. MACD histogram is slightly negative and narrowing, hinting at cooling momentum rather than a break. Earnings. Wednesday are the trigger. A move through 72.3 to 72.5 opens 73.5. A close below the cloud near 70.4 risks 69.5. Bias neutral to constructive if the broader tape stays risk on. Cisco, CSCO priced near 71.8 and well above the cloud with a bullish Ichimoku sequence. MACD is positive and rising, confirming trend strength. Earnings Wednesday. Holding above 71.1 keeps 72.5 to 73.2 in play. First support around 70.1 at the baseline and cloud top. Trend bias constructive while the cloud holds. Investor takeaways 1. CPI on Tuesday and retail sales on Friday bookend the week. Prepare for sector rotations around both prints. Second, trade policy headlines can still gap the tape. Until details are formal, autos, chips, and pharma remain sensitive. 3. Volatility is calm but coiled. Please take care of the VIX ladder and size position. 4. Stay with strength. XLK for broad tech exposure. CSCO on trend. TCEHY for an earnings catalyst setup. Until then, please stay connected with us, share your questions, and join me on Friday for the complete recap and a performance check on these picks.
Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and share this with others. See you next time on Premarket Perspectives.